Hello! Something which comes up quite frequently when people are using crosstabs is the question of how do I actually read my crosstab data? We're going to go into how you read your percentage data and your counts data to get those insights you're looking for. Now, if you watched this video, which covered a summary of crosstabs, you'll see that crosstabs can be used mostly to get a tabulated summary of your entire data set and sort of compare and see how two particular variables or more are related in your data set. So in this particular situation, what I have here is question 3. Since it's a column option, this is going to be my independent variable and is going to influence the outcome for question 1, my dependent variable, which is the actual results I'm looking to analyze. Now this is going to influence how we go about reading this table, since the way you want to think about this is of the number of people who selected choice A in the independent variable, X or Y percent of them chose choice B of the dependent variable. So to give an example, we can say of the people who selected not knowledgeable at all for question 3, 55% of them stated that they would be extremely unlikely to recommend this course. And this helps us know that if someone selected not knowledgeable, they were very likely to not recommend the course. So these two might be correlated in some way. So a person's sentiment to how knowledgeable was the instructor could be correlated with whether or not they would recommend the course or not. Now on the flip side, if someone selected extremely knowledgeable for question 3, there were also 68% of them were extremely likely to recommend the course to their friends, family, and coworkers. So once again, we can sort of see that correlation there between a person's sentiment to how knowledgeable the instructor was and whether or not they were likely or not to recommend the course. And this number right here tells us that these two are actually fairly correlated, and there's a statistically significant relationship between how knowledgeable someone found the course and whether or not they were able or willing to recommend this to their family and friends. Now once again, to recap, when you're looking to analyze crosstab data in this table format in the percentages, the way in which you want to think about this is of the people who did an action or some choice in the independent variable, X or Y percentage of them chose or did something for the dependent variable. And thinking about it this way, this will help make the data a lot easier to analyze, especially when it's in percentage format instead of when it's in the count format, where you're just looking at the cross-sectional numbers between these two different variables. So now let's switch to the counts, as those are a lot easier to analyze, and go over how we'll go about analyzing that. So if we check counts on here and then turn this off, now we can see in a numerical format there were 50 people who rated this as extremely likely to recommend this course and also rated the instructor as extremely knowledgeable. 19 said the instructor was very knowledgeable and also were somewhat likely to recommend the course. 16 said the instructor was not knowledgeable at all and thus also were extremely unlikely to recommend the course. Hope that clarifies things. Crosstabs can be a little bit tricky, especially when it comes to actually interpreting the data you've gathered. But if you have additional questions, concerns, or anything else you want to go over from this video, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below. Always happy to clarify anything or go over anything further. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day and look forward to seeing you again soon in the next video. Take care.